The U.S. stays in or withdraws from the Paris Climate Accord this afternoon. He tweeted the announcement last night, writing, quote, "I will be announcing my decision on the Paris Accord Thursday," adding his slogan, "Make America Great Again." CBS News has learned Mr. Trump already told confidants he will withdraw from the agreement, fulfilling a campaign promise. Reached in 2015, the deal calls for nearly 200 nations, including the U.S., to reduce carbon emissions enough to keep global warming below 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Todd Stern, who helped then President Obama negotiate the terms, says undoing it would be disastrous for President Trump.
I hope that he thinks twice about it. I hope that he listens to people on the other side.
If the U.S. exit the agreement, it will join Syria and Nicaragua as the world's only non-participants. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and 21 other Republican senators support the withdrawal. Now, the president is facing a lot of backlash from Democrats if he walks away from the deal.
Ann Makovic joins us now to tell us how local lawmakers are now responding.
Yeah, a lot of California leaders are not happy about the possibility of withdrawing from this historic agreement. California has long been a leader amongst U.S. states in carbon policies, and Governor Jerry Brown is vowing to keep it up despite the decisions coming from Washington. Brown says California will work with governments around the world to combat climate change, even if Trump rolls back domestic environmental regulations. The fact that President Trump is far from on board, Brown says, has actually turned into a plus.
Trump is not hurting the cause of climate change. He's giving it new life and vitality.
Brown is fired up. He is leaving tomorrow for his second trip to China as governor. He's going to promote California's climate policies at a conference of global energy ministers. He'll be encouraging individual states, provinces, cities, and other non-national governments to take their own actions to reduce greenhouse gases. And most California politicians are in agreement with that. Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom tweeted, if Trump does pull out of the Paris Agreement, the U.S. would join just Syria and Nicaragua. Dumb and destructive doesn't begin to describe it. And House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi tweeted that Trump's decision to support a dirty energy agenda and pull out of Paris Agreement is a grave threat to our planet. Now, while he was on his trip abroad last week, Trump was repeatedly pressed to stay in the deal by both European leaders and the Vatican. But as we've seen, the president does have a mind of his own.
Well, if the U.S. does pull out of the agreement, how much of an impact could this make on global warming?
It really could be significant. We're hearing from a lot of experts their predictions on this. And the U.S. is second only to China when it comes to emitting man-made carbon dioxide emissions. So abandoning this deal would matter. One estimate shows that the U.S. could contribute to an increase of as much as 0.3 degrees Celsius. That's about 3 degrees Fahrenheit in global temperatures by the